Hello, everyone. Hello, how are you all doing? How are you all doing? Galaxy, Celerity, Nettle Juice, Nicholas, Professor Orc, how are you all doing? Josh and Camille, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hope you're all doing great, having a fantastic Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I need to remind myself. But we are here tonight, kicking off with something a little different than we've done recently, and that is a speed run to see how quick we can do. It's like a speed run, not super serious, but serious enough to see how fast we can solo run Pokemon Red and Blue with Mewtwo. So I've been doing a little bit. I've been kind of hooked on Red and Blue solo runs recently. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. I hit my best time yesterday. Just doing some practices, which you can see on the overlay there, 2 hours 53. So I know I can get a way better time than that because I made so many mistakes in it. So we'll see how we get on tonight. I'm going to play it without any speed up mod on it, just to kind of get a good kind of feel about like how to do it with like just normal speed, because I feel like real time we'll be able to kind of do it properly and see how it goes and plays out. So hopefully you don't mind, hopefully you enjoy it as well. Nicholas, I've got so many shinies and legends. Arceus, nice, awesome. And Rose, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Thank you for joining us as always. Hope you've been keeping good. Just chilling here. How has your day been? Day has been good. Thank you. It's been a bit manic, but it's been really good. So, friends, should we get into it? This stream is going to be flames, Professor Oak. Hopefully, right? Let's do it. So, I've got to keep my finger off the space bar here because I feel like I'm so used to just kind of hitting that space bar to kind of have the speed, and I know I should put like I should just choose A as my name, but I'm gonna, just for the sake of this, it's not gonna make too much difference. We'll go for this, but I have to. Oh, well, I guess I normally go John as our rival, just for the sake of it, for some reason. But since Professor Oak is in the house tonight, I feel like we should probably go with Gary to make it a little more fitting. So there we go. Okay, we'll do that. And Nicholas, I'm good, my friend. I'm good. I'm looking forward to the presents tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, you guys are as well. We should be getting a lot of news on Scarlet and Violet. I'm hoping we do. So it should be really good. And actually, playing without the speed up makes it a little bit more manageable to kind of actually read the chat as well and kind of chat with you guys while I'm doing it, because otherwise it just gets a bit manic and you have to pay so much attention to what you're doing so you don't kind of waste time while you're pressing that speeder button and talking and stuff like that. So just I spill water down my face. But I hope you've all been doing good though. It's been a little, I keep looking up here because I've changed my camera angle. It's really awkward. My camera angle is right here, so I need to remember where my camera angle is right here. I keep looking up there because I've literally just changed it all around. I got a new extension for my arm, and I keep forgetting where it is. So, right, come on. Right, let's pick our Mewtwo. Mewtwo. Yes. Yes, we want to pick Mewtwo. Yes, we want to pick Mewtwo. This is not a good start. This is slowing us down already. Yes, we want Mewtwo. We'll not give it a nickname, though. We should really nickname it A, just to speed things up. But we'll just leave it as that. So, Gary with Skirtle. And we'll see. Right, we're beginning. So, here we go. Josh, are you excited about the new games coming out later in the year? Yes, I am, Josh. I cannot wait for Scarlet and Violet. Going to be very fun. The interesting thing is that we should get a bunch of information tomorrow. And I've just realized we've got nothing playing. So let's put some music on as well. I don't know if you want the in-game music, which we could play if you want. Since we're not playing speed up, it might be kind of fun, nostalgic, or we can just keep the tunes on, whatever you guys would prefer for the stream. So just let me know. The biggest thing here with Mewtwo is we've got to try and avoid any or as many encounters as we can in this grass, because this will slow us down quite considerably. But if we can avoid as many as possible, that would be amazing. In-game music. You want the in-game music? Okay, right. Let's see if we can do it. Audio. Mute. If it's a bit loud. Wow. Whew. If that's too loud for you guys, let me know. That was like, it came out and blasted me, so hopefully it didn't do the same with you guys. And there we go, we got our first encounter. Not good. That definitely slowed us down, putting the music on, but we'll not quibble about that. We can still make a bunch of time, I know we can. As you got me into the ROMs, I'm doing research to set it up on an old PSP. Oh, nice. Rosie, you'll have to let me know how it goes. That'd be awesome playing on the PSP as well. Oh, those things were so cool. I really regret like selling the one I had. It was such a good little console as well. But yeah, good luck with setting those up. I've never really set anything up. I never really played too much on the PSP other than just kind of the standard games and stuff. But cool that you can like jailbreak it and put ROMs and things on it like that. That's awesome. If it gets tiring, then you can change your rail back to the regular stream music. Sounds good, Professor Oak. I like the idea of that. I don't think I'd ever get tired of the in-game music from this game, though, if I'm, like, completely honest. It's so nostalgic, you know? It's like, can't exactly call them banging tunes. They're not bangers, but I don't know. There's just something about it that I would never really get tired of. You wouldn't believe how much easier it is, like, just without the speed up. Sounds fine. Awesome, Nettle Juice. Thank you, Camille. Awesome. Thank you so much. So what are you guys kind of hoping for in the presents tomorrow? I know we're going to get news about Unite, Go, what is it, Cafe Mix as well. It's weird, when I was like reading about like the things that are kind of tagged in it today and what to expect from it tomorrow, I was like, Cafe Mix, it's so weird. I've never played Cafe Mix once, and I've seen all these presents about it, and I know about it, but I've never once even looked at it. I feel kind of bad. It might actually be a really good game, although it might not be as well. could also be really bad, but it must be good, right? They keep like putting updates for, like, I swear there's not been a presents where they haven't put an update for Cafe Mix on, so it must be a popular game. Right, let's avoid anything in the grass. If we can get through this grass without any encounters, that will be... Oh, there we go. Here we go. Nicholas, like the music. Sounds so nostalgic, even though I've never played the old games. Nicholas, you need to get into it. I'm kind of hoping that they do bring like red and blue emulators out for the Switch. It'd be cool. I was thinking about this the other day, like when I travel and stuff, it would be nice to be able to have them on my Switch, like rather than having to take separate Game Boy out with them. Punishment called. Cafe Mix is okay. I'll have to give it a go. Like, it has to be good, right? They wouldn't be updating it still if it was that bad. And I think it's on Switch as well. Could be something that I get for the next time I'm away. Nettle Juice, I'm looking forward to Scarlet and Violet news. Yes. It kind of fits in perfectly because I guess, you know, with Worlds coming up in a couple of weeks, you know, for like 100% in the opening ceremony, they're going to have some big announcement about Scarlet and Violet. So I guess they get the news out now in regards to like stuff that they want to drop, and then they have some bigger announcements about specific Pokemon, I guess, in the games. Maybe the mechanic at Worlds. That's why I always felt like the mechanic would be dropped at Worlds in the opening ceremony, but who knows, we might even get information tomorrow. I mean, it's been like absolutely madness with all the leaks and stuff we've had recently from Kaka and all the other leakers, so it's just such a mess. I've kind of stopped looking at stuff, if I'm like completely honest, just because I'm like, I don't know what to believe now. It's just everything's like so all over the place. Right, first challenge. We haven't had that many encounters, to be honest, so it's not been too bad, other than the music choosing and other things. we're doing all right. Right. And we're through here. That's good. Oh, Rose, if we get evolution news tomorrow, that would be amazing. That would be so good. If we get like Spoinks evolutions and like the confirmation that it's like a split Evo or just any confirmation on any of the new Pokemon Evos, that would be so good. And just some new Pokemon as well. Right, Brock, here we go. Luke, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us as always, mate. Great to see you. Punishment code and trying to avoid spoilers. Yeah, I can imagine it's so difficult this time around because they're like everywhere. I do try not to talk about anything specific that I know about or I've heard on stream, just because I'm aware that there are people in here that, you know, are trying to avoid it and want to go into the games as fresh as possible, which is always nice, you know. I think that was one of the things I kind of did with Legends Arceus. I didn't really know too much about the games, and it was super nice kind of just going into those games without really knowing too much about them, other than the official leaks and stuff like that. There's the bide. Okay. Luna, how are you doing? I hope you're well. It's great to see you as well, my friend. Hope you're doing good, though. Nigel, how you doing, mate? You're at work tomorrow when it goes. That is... Oh, it's always the way, Nigel. Always the way. You know, the past few presents I've been at work. I'm actually working from home tomorrow. So I'm going to strategically take my lunch break just before 2 o'clock and go live with a stream. So we'll cover it on the channel tomorrow, which will be really exciting because I haven't done one live in a while. So it's always nice to have that kind of insta reaction. Right, we need to get some Pokeballs because we do need to grab a Paris from Mount Moon. 6 should do. And off we go. Off we go. But hopefully you can maybe strategically work out a break time, Nigel, and you'll be able to watch it live. It's always better watching it live because I know what it's like when you can't watch it live and then you sneak on Twitter or something like that and everything that's been announced is plastered everywhere and you're like, oh well, that kind of spoils me watching it. I may as well not watch it now, you know? Right, we have to Psychic you. And I think we can get away with Confusion for the rest of the gang here. Maybe not the Caterpie at the end. I'm not too sure. We'll try a Confusion. We need to kind of try and preserve our Psychics if we can. No, we just miss out. Hit yourself in Confusion. Nigel with work internet. Not a chance. Mate, that is Sag. I feel bad for you, mate. But I can totally relate because I've had situations like that before where it's like, there's just no way I can watch this. And especially with tomorrow as well, it's like the presents, it's like maybe 20 minutes, scheduled 20 minutes, I think. It's like too long to be like, oh, I'm just going to the bathroom. It was like a 5-minute presents. The crit there is nice because we wouldn't have taken that down first time. Youngster Joy. Dale Duncanson. Thank you so much, Dale, for the 3 months membership. Dude, that is amazing. Thank you so much for the support. And it's going all right, mate. I hope you're doing good as well. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. But I appreciate becoming a member, mate. Great to have you on the channel as a member. And appreciate the support as always. Nettle Juice, oh god. Twitter spoiled so much. I ignore it for a few days at a time. I don't blame you. Twitter is not the place to be if you want to avoid spoilers, like, at the minute. It's been, like, literally been carnage for the, like, last 3 weeks. I would say maybe even more. Because did it start around when I got COVID? I'm pretty sure. I'm sure it was that week when kind of Kaka appeared, popped up, and then there's been other leakers as well popping up, and it's just been madness. It's kind of strange that, like, playing it like this, I've never done the run. Like last night when I did my the broke 3 hours, I kind of did a mixture of kind of speed up and just playing normally, to test out the bike, because I never really used the bike. So playing it just all super slow, super normal speed feels weird. Nigel, I have some degree of autonomy on when I can take work breaks, but I can't abuse it with this new role. Yeah, I can imagine, mate. Nah, it's best not to. Especially 20 minutes is like pushing the limit as well. It's like a little bit too long. Okay, we didn't need that. Didn't need that. Actually, we will catch this Pidgey now because we do need a flyer and it will save us some time later on. So hopefully we can get... Problem is now, I think even a Swift will probably take the... Swift might not take it down. We're wasting time though. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's good. Okay, that wasn't a waste. That was quite useful. Luke, it's frustrating because even if you leak stuff, you don't get to play the game any sooner than someone who hasn't, so there's no advantage to others being the first. Exactly, mate. That's it. It's not like anyone's getting it any sooner than anyone else, you know? Unless you're like a media outlet. Now, this is a big question for me here. Do I go for the rare candy or not? I can probably avoid getting the rare candy. I don't think I need it as long as I pick up all the other rare candies along the way. But the problem is here we don't have repels at this point until we get to Vermilion, so it's kind of risky going that extra distance when we can just try and tactfully ditch the rare candy that's just around the corner there and try and get through it a little bit quicker, which I'm going to try this time. Because I think there's enough rare candies that we can pick up outside of this one to give us just enough to like blast through the Elite Four at the end. But we've got to try and avoid as many of these dang Zubats as we can. We've done alright so far, but that can quickly change. The only thing that we really want in Mount Moon is the Paris, like I say, which we're not going to get here, I don't think. No, another Zubat. But Luke, no, I do agree with you, mate. And I think, like, you know, I really enjoyed, I always enjoyed the Riddler Coup leaks because they weren't, like, obvious and they were kind of cryptic and they were kind of exciting to get involved with, you know, like, trying to figure them out with, like, everyone else in the community because nothing was super obvious and nothing was, like, you know, you might think that you've cracked it, but it also might not kind of be, you know, like, correct either. Paris, please be a Paris, dude. So yeah, but then when it's like it got just crazy, and like I'm still a bit skeptical on the Kaka leaks as well. I guess we won't really know anything concrete until we've had an official trailer to kind of confirm anything that they've said, really. And Luke, thank you so much, mate, for the support there. And good luck on the run. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate it so much, man. It means a lot and goes a long way to supporting the channel as well, mate. But yeah, just my 2 cents on the situation recently with the rumors. Come on, Paris, where are you? I really want to get lucky with an encounter because we don't really want to be sticking around in here having to try and get a Paris encounter. Could this be it? Nope. Nope. I'm just doing some work on London. Open team. and is prepared for the carnage that will be Series 13. Yes, mate. Good luck with your team. If you need any help with the prep for that as well, let me know. Happy to help out if I can. But Series 13, though, very exciting. Very exciting. And I think it's going to take me a few streams to be like, not look up this way, look over here, where the camera actually is now. Because I keep finding myself, I'm like talking up to the camera there. It's so strange. It's kind of annoying as well, I'm sure, for all of you. So I do apologize if you've come into the stream and I'm looking up there and talking. It's just because my camera was up there and I've like literally just moved it over the weekend. So I will try and adjust as we go on. Such a bad habit though I've got into. Paris, where are you? Clefable. Press Oak, if you need it then yeah. I think like we don't need the rare candy, if I'm completely honest, mate. I think the rare candy is definitely not what we need. Melon Players, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Thanks for joining us tonight. I hope you're having a great Tuesday, and hope you enjoy the stream with us tonight. It'll be a longer stream than usual, depending on how quickly we can get through this. But we'll get through it tonight. We will do it. I'm really hoping that we can break the time that I did yesterday. That's my big kind of goal. If we can break 250, that would be incredible. And I still think even then there'll be room for improvement. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes tonight. I need to really set up the proper speed running like timers and stuff like that, so we can kind of keep like we can do splits and keep check on how we're doing in game. Because at the minute it's just going to be literally get to the end of the game and see what that time is. Which in some ways isn't too bad, because it kind of keeps the suspense going. We really need this to be a Paris. But it is not. Clarity, I'm personally not looking forward to Series 13. Oh no. I'm hoping for no Dynamax, no restricted format. Now that would have been really good. I would have totally been up for that. That would have been equally as good. But I think the novelty of having just to be able to use like the mythical Pokemon for the first time, after I've wanted to use mythicals for like the longest time. So we're gonna have to hope that we get Paris here. Max DVs, I'm not really too sure. I'd need to it would definitely help if we had RPG games. I don't know off the top of my head without actually having a calculator up. Like the pocket calculator, not a just regular calculator. Thank you, Nettle Juice, appreciate it. Now, do we just... I think we just move on, because this is going to just slow us down so much if we just stay in here just hoping for a Paris. It just... The annoying thing is, like, we need something with dig that can dig, and Paris can dig and cut. So we either catch the Geodude. I think we just catch a Geodude, to be honest. Yeah, we catch this. This thing can dig. We're going to have to stock up on Pokeballs, though. And then we're going to have to get an Oddish, I think, on the route to Vermilion. Okay, so not ideal. Probably should have just caught a Geodude a little bit earlier on. Look, it'll be interesting to see how TPC deal with potentially hacked non-shiny mythicals, because not everyone will have all of them. That's a good thing, you know, like you mentioned, Luke. I think one of the things that I would worry about is that not everyone took part in the event or has access to all the mythicals when they're doing a mythical kind of centered format. So it would make me think that they're gonna have to do some Dynamax events that run through August, September, and October. That oh no, we need to go to our rival. So yeah, hopefully we do get events But like I mentioned, I think one of the comments that I made on my video yesterday was I'm going to make sure that the bot that we used to have in our Discord is actually up and running. And what I'll do is I'll make sure that it has distribution for all the mythicals. Now, I know it's not like legal way of getting them, but they'll all be from legally obtained. And it means that at least everyone's got a means to be able to get them without worrying about them being hacked or anything. So, can a Swift take this down? I don't know if it can. That's not... critical hit is not ideal. We need... yeah, no, quick attack. That's good. This is going to be close. That sand attack is not ideal. I will admit that. It's just the Rattata that I'm kind of worried about now. So if we can connect with a Psychic, we'll be fine. No crit. No crit. And we do connect. Okay, that's good. And then the war total is no issue, I don't think. Rose, thank you so much. Oh, we've got nothing. We've got none left. We've got none left. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel again. As if it is a renewal, I can't see on my dashboard, so this could get a little bit dicey. This. We need a crit. That shouldn't. Okay, this will get a little bit. We should take it. Yeah, come on. Too close for comfort. Everyone and their nan suddenly Gen and Pokemon. They will be if they don't do an event, and Pokemon only have themselves to blame for it, because you can't, like, the mythical Pokemon, the whole remit of TPCI has always been they would never introduce mythicals into a format, because the fact that it puts some players at a disadvantage, because the mythicals are always generally like an event Pokemon, which is totally understandable, and you can understand that remit because you think, yeah, you want the player base all to be on an even kind of playing field. So with knowing how that sits, you would think, okay, well, to announce a format to kind of see off Sword and Shield that has all these mythicals in, you're gonna have to have a way for players to be able to access them. And that would be my only thinking. Okay, so that's the first time we healed. We kind of got through that. Jason, how are you doing, mate? Thank you so much as well. And please, you like the hair color, dude. It's brand new. It needs a wash, though, mate. It needs a wash. Celerity. Some of the mythicals haven't been obtainable since 2016. That's nuts, right? This is it. I think like the Dynamax raid events are a perfect way for them to do distribution, you know. Why are we wasting psychics on the Caterpie? That's not how we should be doing it. And Luke, good points. Redistribution. Have to assume it was a last-minute idea to have mythicals in VGC. Otherwise, they could have replaced some of the crap max raid events this year. That's very true. Yeah, there's been a few of them that have been a bit questionable. Yeah, they could have definitely done that, but an easy way for them to kind of fix it is just to have max raid event, like a brand new max raid event announced, which coincides with the new rule set launching in September, which means they would have to do it in August, I think, which might, you know, at the end of the presents tomorrow, we might get like a news about a brand new max raid event that's happening in Sword and Shield now in regards to the upcoming Series 13 format that'll be taking place in September. Grab your mythical Pokemon while you can for the next month, and it'll have every single mythical that'll be available to be played in the format, in the dens, that you'll be able to kind of just go in and get however many of them you want, which would be really cool. And I think it would be a nice event for them to take part in as well, especially if they don't shiny lock the mythicals as well, because it'd be a really nice opportunity to kind of get some of those mythicals in their shiny forms, which would be cool. So we'll see what they do, but I imagine they've probably got a plan for it. I don't think they would allow mythicals in without having something in place. But like I say, if they do, worst comes to worst, I'll make sure that the bot is up and running before September, and we'll make sure to have them available to be distributed. You'll just have to go on and trade with the bot, and you'll be able to get whichever one you want. Is it's not a legal way, but it does allow players to be able to partake in the tournament and in the format, you know, and enjoy it. So I don't mind doing it for that. I've never really that's not ideal that we're not picking up the knockout there either. Punishment code. I miss going to GameStop. I know what you mean, mate. I don't know. The last time I went, I think honestly the last time I went to a game, which is over here in the UK, to get an event Pokemon was to get the Xerneas and Yveltal, and I've still got the Xerneas card somewhere with the foil bit hasn't even been scratched off. I never redeemed it, which I'm kind of sad about because it was a shiny Xerneas as well. But those events were so cool. They should do more of them. Maybe Scarlet and Violet they do. Re-release a couple of mythicals per week in the dens until the 1st of September. Yeah, I think that would be a nice way for them to do it. It keeps people interested as well in the dens and stuff like that. I'm just so grateful that I took part, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to rub this in to anyone that missed the event, but this is a prime example. If you miss the event, then it's like it's really tough to kind of take. But they did an event for Shiny Zeraora. I don't think it was too long after Sword and Shield had been released, but there was like one max raid event where a certain amount of Zeraora had to be defeated by players, and if that number was hit, then everyone that took part in the event then got given out a shiny Zeraora. And like, obviously you can't get that now, but I'm so grateful that I took part in that event because now I have a shiny Zeraora. But it's kind of like, it's hard for those people that missed that event, and they might have missed it just because they, you know, they didn't have a Switch at the time, they didn't have Sword and Shield at the time, so it's not like super fair. But you know, so that'd be the kind of thing that I would like to see them kind of make up for. Now, do I go for this max elixir or not? Nah, I think we've wasted enough time trying to go after Paris, so I've got some time to make up, I think. But yeah, punishment code, I agree. I'd love them to bring back more of those in-game events that you could go and pick up. Ewan Young, how are you doing? What's your favorite Pokemon or favorite Pokemon inspiration? Sheep, lion, snake, monkey, frog. Well, monkey would definitely be one of them because I love Infernape. It's not my favorite Pokemon, but definitely one of my favorites. And actually, now you mentioned frog as well, it just instantly makes me think of Politoed. I have this thing for Politoed. I love Politoed. So definitely also one of my top favorite Pokemon, but all-time favorite I have to say is Tyranitar. What about you, mate? Let me know. I'd love to hear. And also, thanks for joining the stream tonight. Whereas I have a GameStop 5 minutes away. That's ideal. Spoil. I think my closest game now, since we moved, is like 40 minutes away. So it's a real mission to get to. And 40 minutes in the UK in comparison to like the US is like, it's way different. Like 40 minutes is definitely out of the way. Definitely out of the way. Because I know I've had this conversation recently with someone over in the States, and it's like the concept of distance in the UK to the US is like so different. Whereas like an hour drive in the UK is like, for most people, I guess it's looked on. It's a decent journey. But I'm sure in the US it's like, okay, that's just kind of standard journey. I could be wrong though and making assumptions. I think we're confusion here. But yeah, I no longer have any convenience of game shops near me. I do have independent game shops though close by, but none of those are going to be doing any of the distributions for events. But it does mean I can pick up games and things, secondhand ones maybe a little bit cheaper, which is always good. Keep an eye out for those bargains. Although I think everyone's like so like clued in now on what games are worth and stuff like that. You very rarely get anything. I walked past one of the stores here, when was it, last week, and they had Pokemon Black 2 in the window, and it was like £70. I was like, £70. I love the game, but I have it, so there's no need for me to spend like £70 on it. It's like, it's crazy. If it had been like 35, I would have been in there and got a second copy of it. But yeah. Luke, yes, I got that Chinese Aurora. My son missed out, so I had to acquire one for him by other means. Needs must, Luke. sad though, isn't it, when these events happen and it's like, oh man, especially for the kids, you know, that's I feel really bad for them more than anyone, because it's like, it's hard, like, to actually get an event. Like, stuff could be going on that weekend for them. They might not have heard about it, you know, so it is a bit more difficult for them. Right, I think I can heal after I'll heal after Misty. That might come in useful, that ether. Maybe we use it. Bill, how are you, my old pal? Nice choice with the Politoed. I'm obsessed with the frog line, lol. Started Pokemon Gold with Venusaur and Greninja. Made me fall in love. I used to like Tyranitar too because basic Godzilla. Venusaur is the best starter. I would admit. Venusaur is the GOAT, 100%. But great choices. The Frogline Pokemon are always cool. Hopefully we get some more in Scarlet and Violet. Be nice to see some. I know, like, I'm surprised that Greninja is one of those Pokemon. I'll be surprised if it doesn't get brought into Scarlet and Violet. It's not been confirmed yet, so hopefully we get some sort of confirmation on it soon. It'd be sad to see it not included, though. Greninja for sure, though. Greninja is such a great Pokemon as well. Luke managed to get Pokemon White with box and manual for £30, dude. And that was a bargain, as Gen 5 games are 50 plus. Yeah, easily, mate. That's dude, where did you get that from? If you see that again, let me know, mate. Get one for me. I'll PayPal you the money and the postage. Although, you could probably just do it and sell it on eBay. And just profit, mate. Should probably use a potion, I think. Maybe. Do we need to use a potion? Alright. Well, okay. We might do after the Goldeen. Maybe. We do need to pick up some Pokeballs, though, which is going to slow us down a little bit. Because we need to make sure that we catch an Oddish. Since we haven't got Paris anymore. Right. We could really do with a critical hit here on this Goldeen. We didn't even need it. We didn't even need it. That is what we like to see. Right, Misty. Let's go. Rose, yes. I just paid $250 for Hot Gold. It did include a Pokewalker though. I'm pleased it included the Pokewalker. And you got the box and stuff as well, Rose. It's so much money for it. It's so much money for it. Crazy. It's a crazy amount. Like, to be honest, if I didn't have it already, I'd be willing to probably pay that much for it, boxed with the Pokewalker. It's probably better that we Psychic it. If we get special drops, then we're healing after this anyway, so this is not too bad. No special drops. And we're doing more damage than we would be with Swift, so critical hit. Okay. Right, that's Misty dealt with. Luke, eBay is super lucky. That's the way to do it, mate. Just keep an eye on a bunch of them. I know my brother got, he got a pretty good deal recently. I think he got a Game Boy Color and Pokemon, was it Red or Pokemon Blue? I think it was like £70. Which is like, great. Oh, he's here. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Scott, you've still got the battery tab in your Pokewalkers. That is insane, mate. It was blue. How you doing, mate? I hope you're good. And Roz, yes, it was complete, but it was the last Pokemon game I needed. And the thing is, Roz, like, you know, if something's only worth as much as you're willing to pay for it, right? So, like, I don't think there's any wrong amount that like, if you know, that you can pay for something if you need it or want it. So it's nice to know though that it's the last one you needed and you got it and you don't need to worry about getting it now. The one game that I really do want is Gales of Darkness, but I'd really like a sealed copy, and that is the one. But I don't think that, I think that's unattainable for me without like paying out like a ridiculous amount of money, which I really don't have. So I'm like, probably won't happen. But I think the one I would love sealed would be Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium out of everything would be the one I'd want sealed more than anything. Bebum, thank you so much, mate, for the 13 months now, dude. Thank you so much, mate. It means a lot, and always great to have you on board. How are you doing, by the way, mate? I hope you're doing good. Who's super hyped for tomorrow's presents? Dude, I cannot wait, my friend. It's going to be epic, epic, epic. It's been too long coming. Now, here we need to avoid the hypnosis, because this will slow us down if it puts us to sleep. Okay, disable's good. That's brilliant. Scott, I'm doing good, mate. Really good. Professor Oak, I would sell a kidney for Pokemon Stadium sealed. Me too. Do you reckon we could sell 2? We could combine it and then co-own it? I'd be up for that. I'd be up for it. Oh, man. Pokemon Stadium, though. Right. Come on, dude. Part of the squad. Professor Oak, up for it. Let's sort this out. I don't know who would trade the sealed copy though, but we could probably sell the kidneys for quite a lot though, right? I mean, that would be the dream of Pokemon Stadium sealed, because it's such a big box as well, which the game comes in, you know. Right, we need to be a little bit careful here. Did we even heal? I don't think we did we? Or did we? I don't know. I don't think we did. But it doesn't matter, because we need to dig back. We might need to use the ether, because we need to dig back from after getting our bike voucher back to Cerulean. It will save us so much time. But the rival battle shouldn't be too bad. It's so weird as well. Like, I'm just gonna say this now while I remember to say it. It's so weird. Like, I've never solo run very much at all. Before, like, maybe 3 weeks ago, and it just shows like how busted Mewtwo actually is. Like, I don't feel like the new restricteds that you get in games are as busted, because you've got pseudo legendaries, you've got other legendaries that you're gonna see throughout the game that other trainers are gonna use. But Mewtwo is so broken compared to like everything else in Gen 1. It's crazy. It's like a true legendary Pokemon, I feel. I think we need to Psychic this thing to knock it out. I think a Confusion misses it. And probably this as well. We need to be quite sparing with our Psychics, because we need to keep at least through 2 for Surge. And we need to get pretty lucky with the cans as well. Right, now we are here. We will go to the Pokemon first, and we'll stock up on some repels while we remember. Actually, let's sell. Now, I would always kind of keep the antidote, because against Koga, it's always handy to have. These are what we need. Can we get a bunch of them? We should be able to get enough of them to last us the run. Yeah, we'll get 40. And that should see us through the entire run. Okay, cool. Right, onto SSN, and we'll pick up Body Slam along the way, because we'll need that. That should allow us to get the knockout onto Alakazam, and helps a bunch as well, just for a bit more power against some of the mandatory trainers that we have to go up against. I think it's in here, is it? Yep. Okay. But Bebum, yes, mate. The Scarlet and Violet. Well, it's not Scarlet and Violet presents, is it? It is just a Pokemon presents. But the news tomorrow is going to be hype, and I hope we get a huge bunch of news on Scarlet and Violet. I'm hoping we get a good 5-minute trailer. That would be maybe a bit hopeful, but hopefully we do. We get a good section of it on Scarlet and Violet, I hope. Right. Body Slam. We'll teach that to you now. Let's... So many times on the speed, when I've been doing like full-time speed or whatever, I've overwritten Confusion so many times and it's so annoying. It just makes you have to go back to the Pokemon Center so many more times than you really need to. Right, Rival 3, I think this one. No, Rival 2. Rose Pokemon Stadium sealed. Looks to start at $1,200 up to $3,000 on eBay. The issue I'd have with buying it on eBay for that sort of money would be, has it been resealed? There's a lot of people kind of reseal items now. I'd like to look at it to be like, okay, I feel comfortable with this, you know. I'd hate to get like something like that and then send it to get like graded and then find out that, oh, by the way, this is just resealed. And then Pokemon Stadium's not even in the box, by the way. Could you imagine? I'd be so sad. What would be the worst game to get? What would be the worst N64 game to get? I'm trying to think. There's got to be some proper bangers that you could get in place of Pokemon Stadium. Right, let's Confusion. If we get a crit, that would be nice. Nah, no crit. Ooh, Confusion, no. Okay, that's good. Right. That's Gary done. Just anything like that, Rose, gives me like mad pangs to like watching something like, you know, the who was it that bought the fake first edition booster box? I can't remember who it was, but oh, could you imagine? That's like way more like it's not even in the same ballpark as like Pokemon Stadium. But to be honest though, like $1,200, if you think about it now, if you've got the spare cash, it's probably not a bad investment because that game is only going to go up in price from like now. But I don't really have a spare $1,200 to just throw onto a sealed copy of Stadium, unfortunately. I wish it did. Bebin, by the way, Lee, we're going to call after the presents tomorrow. Yes, mate, that'd be really good, dude. That would be very cool. So that chat. Oh. Also that chai to the right looks like a fungus. Right, where am I going? I'm going down here, aren't I? I need to teach cut. Okay. Bebam, I totally missed what you were talking about. I'm sorry, mate. Oh, we need to get an Oddish. This is slowing us down massively. We're going to have to go and get an Oddish. Oh. Yeah, this is not good. I forgot to get an Oddish, so this is not helpful for times. If we get lucky here with like a really... Come on, we need a quick encounter, and we need this to be an Oddish. Not a Mankey. Not a Mankey. This is not ideal. This is a big thing about like these runs as well, I feel. A lot of the good times that you can get are going to be... You know, you can do everything right, but if you don't get encounters that you need for your HMs, I mean, like here, this is crazy. Come on, Oddish. Oddish, Oddish, Oddish. Pidgey, of course. Was it Logan? Yeah, was it Logan? Man, I just remember the collectibles guru guy. The shiny-headed man. Oh my god. Come on. This is adding so much time that we don't have. Oddish, thank you for coming by. Right, we need to just hope that we can get lucky with our first Pokeball here. It should be enough. Sloppy programmer. Well, he kind of is a chair, so I understand. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Scott, Mankey's graphic in this game is the worst. I don't know if it's worse, mate. There are some pretty rough sprites in this game for some of the Pokemon. But Mankey's is definitely not one of the best. Right, that is majorly slowed us down. It's my own fault. I totally forgot to pick one up. I'll try and encounter one on the way through. Okay. Bag. But this is what I mean, like, I've not been doing it that long, so I am kind of prone to some little mistakes. But this is the thing, like, if we do a decent enough time here, you can always look at that and be like, okay, well, that's definitely an area where we could have made up some time. So it's not all bad. For the most part, though, the character sprites are all pretty good. I was never a big fan of the Pikachu sprite. I think because I was that used to the anime, and it didn't really look too much like the anime when I was younger, which might have been why I didn't really like Pikachu. I did like the Raichu sprite, though. The Raichu sprite looked pretty good. Sloppy programmer. It's the best description I've ever heard for it. These cans as well in here worry me. I don't like the cans in here. You can get really screwed over by the cans and they can super slow you down. It's almost like a sign to future G-Max Pikachu, right? Magnemite. Well, I don't think a confusion will get this thing. No. But like I say, we need to be a bit more sparing with our psychics. How many we got? We got enough to do this. Because the Pikachu that we've got from the other trainer should go down to a body slam. And then we just... Well, we only really need 2 psychic... Well, 3 really. 2 or 3. Depends. If we can nuke the Raichu in one. Mid-Balkan season Pikachu. Here we go. We're going to get to see it again. Is it the Foresight into Gigantamax Pikachu? Potentially. It's very Gigantamax Pikachu looking. Right. Can the cans be kind to us? Now there is a way to, like, if you go to certain cans first, but I can never remember without the graphic up to show you which one it can be. Let's switch into here. Okay. So what we'll do is, oh, we're an hour deep. Okay. Let's just save it now. Nope. Okay. So let's reload it. I think it's up in the, I want to say the top left-hand corner. I want to say it's up here. Yep. So For those people that say that the can system isn't bust on this, or it's easy, it's always in one place, they're lying. It never is. It's not. It's not easy at all. It's horrible. You get screwed over. And the people that tell you, the NPCs that are like, it's all right, it's always to the left, isn't it? They're liars. They're liars. Proof. Right, this thing needs a psychic. And then we need to body slam. Yeah, so we don't take the sonic boom. Body slam, that should do it. Sloppy programmer. If it's in the top or bottom row corner, it's the one next to it, I believe. Yeah, it normally is. I was wrong, I guess. Haven't played the game since. No, it's a weird glitch, mate. It normally is in where you said it was, but there's always a possibility that it can be in that top left-hand corner as well. So you aren't wrong. It's just that's just how it can be. It can be like one of those possible places, which is kind of annoying. Like, so you would always get it wrong. Yeah, kind of weird though. That can specifically is the one where it can be. Okay, Thunderbolt, brilliant. We do want that, so we'll teach that to Mewtwo now, because that's going to be something we use for the rest of the game. But let's not be too trigger happy here. And get rid of disable. Yep. Okay, cool. And let's skedaddle. Alright, now we have to go and get our bicycle voucher. See how quick we can get through this text. Hearing all about he's amazing, precious, stunning, kindly, hug it, sleeping warm, rapidash, ravishing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for that bike voucher. This will help speed things up massively. Okay, so now let us dig back to Cerulean. We can get our bike and then we can make our way to I am gonna heal now. I am gonna heal. This we probably don't need to, but may have been a bad idea, but I don't think we're gonna heal now until Celadon. So actually, Lavender. Are we gonna do that? I don't know. Make a decision. Right. I want to do this. Put the bike at the. Oh, come on. This is not helping us. Right. This is what I want to do, and pop you to the top, and then this one. I want my repels there. There we go. Okay. Cool. The bike is so funny in this game. Right. I've got to start making some time up now, I think. An hour in. Probably like exactly about an hour, I think, on the hour mark. So yeah, got to speed through the rock tunnel. And then it is on to Celadon. Bebum, later streaming, you'll present reactions tomorrow. I will be, mate, live, yeah. I am working from home, but I'm going to take a strategic lunch break to do the stream live. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, yeah. I need to schedule it, actually, yeah. You've scheduled yours, mate. Nice, dude. Thanks for the reminder. I do need to schedule it. I haven't done it yet. I should have probably done it way before now. But I'm so hype about it, man. I'm just curious to know what we're going to get. We probably get the region name, I guess. We get the region name. We might get introduced to a gym leader. And we probably get new Pokemon as well. I'm going to guess we're going to get new Pokemon. I don't think we get anything about the mechanic, although we might do. The mechanic might be revealed tomorrow. And that would kind of open a path for them to reveal some of the kind of different things about the mechanics at Worlds. So they could reveal a little bit about the mechanic, what it does tomorrow. And then talk about some of the new Pokemon, like if there are new Pokemon in relation to the mechanic, then we could maybe see that at Worlds, and that's what gets revealed at Worlds, and that would make it hype. So there is that possibility. Kind of excited though. Whatever it's going to be good. Right, okay. Repel. Dale, it kicks off tomorrow, mate, at 2 p.m. UK time, so British Standard Time, 2 p.m. I hope it's live, though, and I hope it's not, like, just a video drop. Like, I think the last time they just dropped the video, so it wasn't, like, running live, which made it a little... It wasn't as good, but who knows. Yeah, the mechanic being revealed at Worlds would be really cool. I just always remember, for some reason, I know we've had some like huge announcements at Worlds before, but I always remember for some reason Tag Team in the TCG being announced at Worlds. It's always the thing that I always remember, that Zekrom Pikachu card. Out of everything as well, like we've had like Mega Kang and huge reveals like in the past before, you know. Some of them haven't been as exciting as others, but it's always exciting when you've got like a new game kind of around the corner like we've got this year. I remember when Mega Slowbro got announced. Should be avoiding this trainer. Mega Slowbro. I think they did it like where it took like a huge attack off a Mega Kangaskhan and took like no damage from it, and everyone was like, oh my god, it's a tank. And then it never really got used, which is a bit sad. Now, I always feel like this is like the rock tunnel is where I trip up in my runs, where I take a bit more time than I really need to, and probably face a lot more trainers than I necessarily need to as well. Yeah, I should be going that way and then up, I think. So yeah, this is like the only frustrating thing here is that I've not got this down yet at all, anywhere near down. Will we get the Onyx? Yep. Okay, that's good. See, this is what I mean. And all these extra trainer battles slow you down so much. It's my newbie experience coming through here. And I think there's only one, maybe one or two, or maybe three altogether trainers that you have to kind of battle. But the XP is useful, I guess. It's just the time it takes to get through them is just a little bit frustrating. But we don't need to panic just yet. I feel like we're doing alright at the time, for the time being anyway. Once we're through this part, though, it's pretty smooth sailing from here on out. I don't feel like there's any real areas that we need to kind of... here we go. That we need to go through like this again in the game. There's Victory Road, but that's not really too bad. Because there's not really any trainers in there that you need to fight. This might be the mandatory trainer, I think. I think the Geodude and then the Graveler that we have to battle. We can use a Psychic on this one. Yeah, and this one as well. We're just gonna battle everyone all along. PG. I think the aim for me would be to try and do this under 2 hours. I would really like to get to the point where I'm like, okay, not making like mistakes along the way, or I'm really like just fine-tuning this run to the point where I could get it under 2 hours. I think it's possible, but when you constantly do things like this, this might be the trainer that we have to face. I don't know. Looks like the leaks are for tomorrow's presents. Oh, looks like there are leaks for tomorrow's presents. No way. According to Blaine, anyway. Even a presents can't get unspoiled. Not gonna look. Yeah, don't look. There's not even that long to wait, to be honest. Yeah, Bebin, don't worry. It should stay pretty leak free. Yeah, I'm not like super interested in looking at anything when we've not really got long to wait, and it's not going to really make much difference. The only reason that I would kind of like to maybe have a look is to see how true they are, but I could just go back and kind of have a look to see afterwards. This is the Slowpoke person. Celerity. I remember as a kid playing Blue, obvious to Flash existing and doing the rock tunnel and complete black screen, and somehow remembering the way every time. I know, right? It's annoying as well, because to get Flash I think you need to catch 10 Pokemon. So it slows you down so much. It's annoying that you just they can't just give you it. But yeah, it took me a few tries to be like, okay, yeah, this is the way. I'm still not like sure on the route to avoid all the trainers though, which is like, I know this bit here where we have to, we're pretty much at the end now, where we just need to make sure that we're at the walls. There's a trainer there. We need to make sure across here we avoid 2 trainers there, and then I think we've got this 1 trainer here, which I don't think you can avoid this one. James Parker, are you going to Worlds? Missed out on spectator passes. That is super sad, James. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I am going to Worlds. It got announced yesterday. Thankfully, I can talk about it now, but I will be. I'll be casting at Worlds for the VG team, which I am so stoked about. I've been wanting to talk about it for the longest time, but obviously, for obvious reasons, I haven't been able to. And casting Worlds is absolutely insane. Like I keep saying to people, it doesn't seem like it's actually real, because I never thought it was actually like possibility, because Worlds is such a kind of a high profile event, and I just never saw it really happening. So to have the opportunity is absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to do it. It's going to be so good. Really exciting. And yeah, James, if there's anything I can do, I will ask around. If there's anything I do for a spectator's pass, I will hit you up, mate, and hopefully we can try and help sort you out. Right, I wouldn't normally heal here, but this is what I did in my last run, and it did speed things up. I think the other place that we could heal is Celadon, but for the purposes of getting back here after what we're about to do, I'm going to heal here like I have been doing. I'm going to fight this trainer. Celerity, I swear in the original you couldn't see the walls of the rock tunnel. I think you were right. I 100% think like on the ROM it's like pretty much you can see your way around, where in the original games I don't think there was a single way of seeing where you were going without just hearing a dunk, 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 like you're hitting a wall or something. And then I think the only other things that you could see were maybe the ladders and stuff like that. So yeah, I think you're spot on with that. So it's a lot easier now. Slow your program now and waiting for the release. Honestly, trying my best not to look anything up. I know how that feels, mate. It's so hard. It's so hard just to be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna resist. I'm gonna resist. Right, I am gonna. I have no idea if this is quicker. I just want to try and avoid these trainers. And I've been tending to do this. It's probably slower, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. I should test both ways, though. Doop, doop, boop, doop, boop, doop, boop. Right. Down this way. Planning it for a joint Christmas present for my 5-year-old. Oh, nice. Stop. That is going to be awesome, mate. Thank you, Luke, as well. I appreciate it, my friend. Gravellies, I feel like it is definitely fast to beat Pokemon Red with only Mewtwo. He's a legendary, yeah. It's like, it's so broken, like, like, no disagreement with you, like, it's just, I think it's the only Pokemon that I think you could do it, like, so fat, like, you could just, you know, I know it's normally Nidoking, isn't Nidoking is normally what players use, because of the kind of the glitch that you can use to get the flawless Nidoran at the start of the game. But Mewtwo's just like a step above that. But obviously glitchless, you can't really do it with Mewtwo, right? Oh, it's not this guy. It's not this guy, it's this guy. How much we got? We've only got... we've got enough for 2. We'll get 2. And then we'll sell some stuff. What have we got to sell, though? Have we got anything to sell? Nothing. Hopefully we got enough for some fresh waters. I think they're only 300 each, so that's alright. Because we need 1. Oh, they're only 200. That's fine. We need 1 for Ice Beam, and then 1 for the guards. Right. I think I get rid of confusion here. Right, that is us done in here. Oh, and while I remember, I should have saved some time, but we'll give our calciums to Mewtwo. While I remember. Let's go down the lift. Yeah, the Gravellies, I was saying before, like, it's just so much more noticeable in Gen 1 how much stronger Mewtwo is to, like, the legendaries that you've got, like, in all of the other games now. You know, the legendaries are still strong in the new games, but then, like, nothing in comparison to, like, what Mewtwo was in comparison to, like, the rest of the Gen 1 decks. It's just insanely powerful. I missed out on a spectator pass and book time off work. Luke, again, if I can do anything, mate, I will. I'll hit you up, man. And I might. I don't know. I can't make any promises, but I can always ask. So I will do that, and if I can, I will let you know. Gravellies, and you can use X accuracy to ignore accuracy checks. So Nidoking Horn Drill hits no matter what. That is the strat to use. And you're doing a prize lock on Platinum. Nice. How's it going, mate? That sounds a lot of fun. Platinum's such a cool game to do it on as well. Not the easiest, though. But hope it's going well. It's weird, like, I was saying earlier, like, I've only been doing, like, solo runs in any sort of looking at any sort of speed run stuff. Only about 3-4 weeks. But I'm so hooked on it. I'm so hooked. I just love everything about. I guess it gives me an excuse to play Gen 1 more and more and more, but oh, come on, that doesn't help. Doesn't help when I got sausage fingers. But yeah, I have been enjoying the solo runs, and I would like to actually get into like more speed. Why have I come this way? Why have I come this way? Right, I need to just pay attention while I'm doing this, because this is frustrating me that I'm like, this is like the easiest bit. I'm doing it wrong. Right, there we go. Prize lock was what I made yesterday. Nice. Not expecting anything but grateful for that. Thank you. No problem, mate. Like I say, if there's anything I can do, I will do it, mate, and I'll let you know. But yeah, no promises. I'd love to be able to promise, mate. You know I would. So I can take you and the family for the weekend. Such a cool event. Sad that you need spectator passes to get in, though. It's like, I don't know if you do. You need a spectator pass for the shop as well, though, because they've got a pop-up Pokemon Center there. So I'm not really too sure if you need a spectator pass to get into the shop, because you need to book a time for the shop as well. So you might still be able to do the shop as well. I don't know. I don't know how it's all working. And the prize locker is where you cannot use anything that isn't by a trainer. You're only allowed to catch one wild Pokemon, and the mart is illegal. You can use TM if it's not from gyms. Such a good rule set, though, right? And put so many limits on it, makes it like legit so much harder. League Evolution till first badge, and no Heslin item till 4th badge. Eesh. I'd actually like to try that out. I'd probably fail miserably. But it sounds fun. It sounds a lot of fun. James, no, I don't think you need time for that to book time. So it's just a waiting queue then for the shop. That's interesting. That's a better way of doing it, although you could be waiting for ages, which is never ideal. Ding dong. These over-exaggerated like sound effects as well. I love them. I do love them. Just don't get them in the Pokemon games. Now they're not the same. You don't get them like they used to make them. How old do I sound saying that? Shrew. I feel like always like teaching the Ice Beam to Mewtwo before coming in here is like so much more useful. Just for the Giovanni fight and these trainers as well, because it just makes dealing with like the Slash and the Shrew so much easier, because it's not like we're super over leveled at this point either. We're a lot higher, but I mean it just makes it everything a one shot, whereas without it can be a little bit tricky. And Rose, I'm waiting for Lee to do another sleep lock. What are we going to do it on, though, right? Sleep lock on red and blue. Be over. Be over in a few hours. That's the one to do it on. I think Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl is one of the longer ones to do it on, to be honest. Platinum would be interesting. I don't think that would be super easy. I definitely find it easier though, I think, the next time, because I wouldn't start like late in the day like it did. Like, why I started so late in the day? Should have started earlier. Way earlier than I did. I like pretty much had an entire day doing what I would normally do, and then I started the sleep lock, and then for some reason I thought that was a good idea. Didn't turn out to be. But it was fun. It was fun doing it. I'd definitely do another one. Emerald would be very cool. Luke, Gen 1 are confirmed. 100% mate. I wouldn't even deny it. I wouldn't even try and hide it. I forgot how much I actually love these games, you know. Giovanni. Giovanni's sprite always creeps me out in these games though. Right, Silk Scope. Right, and let's dig our way back. Do. Take on Rival. The tunes in here are the best. I remember it used to creep me out like nothing else when I was younger playing these games. I used to be like, I hate Lavender Town, it's so creepy. Legit. Bourbon, by the way, is that Boom Arm PSA1? No, mate, it is not. I have no idea what this Boom Arm is. It's the one I got when I got my... What was the other mic that I had that you had as well? I cannot remember. The HyperX mic I got. I think it was like, it wasn't like a super cheap one, but it wasn't like a super, it's not like a super like named one or anything like that, but it does the job, mate. It's a nice boom arm. Yeah. Sorry, I don't have an answer for you, mate, for that one, but yeah. PSA ones are like super nice. I would not refuse one. Does anyone, you know, they wanted to be nice and donate one to the channel, I'd be very grateful. But no, I don't know if I could justify spending that sort of money on a boom arm. So much money. Because I just got myself one today, and it means I'm literally stealing your setup myself. Nah, dude, your setup's definitely better than mine now. Then you've just upgraded. Gary. Massive shout out to all of you who decided to put the in-game music on rather than just have other tunes on. Just for Lavender Town alone, it's worth it. The boom arm I had was a little too small, so I just went for the top of the line. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. It means you don't need to buy another one, right? Ever again. That will last you forever. Oh no, one psychic left. Yeah, this isn't ideal. This slows us down quite a bit. Oh, we get lucky with a crit. We get so lucky there with a crit. We do. I think we get to heal after this trainer. This is why I didn't go to the Pokemon Center when we try and... Then when we dug back. Yeah, because we don't need to fight another one until... Yeah, we've got the recovery in this room. That crit, though. Because that could have led to all sorts of problems for us. confusion hits, all the things we didn't want to happen. Bebum, your setup's complete now. You've got a really nice setup, dude. And it all looks super clean as well, like your overlays and everything. So you're good to go now, mate. You just need to get that content rolling out like you've been doing and keep on it. Oh, the Gravelies, miss your previous message, oh, dude. What, dude? If you can repeat it, that'd be great. I'm sorry I missed it, mate. As you can probably appreciate, I'm trying to keep up with chat as best I can, but sometimes I just miss the odd thing. Bebum, they'll come, mate. They'll come in good time. No doubt about it. You know how I feel about the channel, mate. You're doing all the right things, I think. Just a matter of time, mate, and sticking with it. You're editing, dude. You're a machine. You're a machine. But, you know, that sort of dedication is what you need, mate. Marowak time. Bebum, you are pretty much, every time I speak to you, either editing or about to edit or recording, to be fair. Luke, did you not know about the healing pad? No? What? Dude, don't say you didn't know about the healing pad. The magic healing pad in Lavender Town. It's like I used to live for that healing pad. When I never used to buy any repels or anything, it used to be like, oh, these wild ghastlies are just destroying me. I'm in Hawthorne with Grottle, Staravia, Togepi, and Eevee. Staravia was my one encounter. Togepi was from the egg. Cynthia gave me, and Eevee was a gift. Nice. Like, it's still a decent team, you know. Like, at least you've got like good Pokemon, but you're making the best with what like utilities you have. The run sounds like it's going all right though. So far, hopefully it continues, mate. Still waiting on Luke coming back and being like, he didn't know about the healing pad, or he did know about it. This is the most annoying thing here, is you have to wait till these rocket NPCs I could walk out of camera before you can move on. Nelio, how you doing, mate? It's been a little while. I hope you've been well, my friend. Great to see you in chat as always. Thanks for coming by tonight. Yeah, the Gravelies. Staravia just, yeah. Staraptor. I swear, Staraptor, like, in any of the games, it's probably the best, like, starter bird Pokemon out of all of them. Hope it's got Intimidate as well, mate. Or will you not know that yet? I don't know if you'll know until Staraptor sometimes. Luke, sorry. Don't worry, Luke. No worries, mate. But did you know there was a healing pad? No, mate, I didn't know. I didn't know. But yeah, thank you, dude. I appreciate it, mate. I thought you were saying you didn't know about it. Like, how does no one know about this healing, this magic healing pad? Bebum, Staraptor's just like, I swear, if you're doing a Nuzlocke and you get Staraptor, you're like, oh, or Starly, you're like, okay, the run is just become 100 times easier with this one Pokemon than it did before. I feel a bit the same about Luxray as well. If you encounter a Shinx, you know, on a Nuzlocke, I feel like between those two, you got double Intimidate. It makes any Nuzlocke run. It's just making sure that they don't get knocked out, you know, because that can screw things over pretty bad. Come on, Mr. Fuji. How's the Radical Red Nuzlocke gone? We've not went back to it in a little while, but we will later this week. I'll be picking that up. So I think we're on the SSN, and it's the new, well, not the newest update, but the newer update. So it's going all right so far, mate. We've had a lot of casualties in it, though. It's quite funny, but we've got some interesting Pokemon as well. Right, we need to get on our bicycle, and I think now, do I go after rival? Yeah, I think what we'll do is, yeah, we'll go after rival and Giovanni now and get that out the way, and then we'll go and beat Erica. And then after that, it's pretty straightforward after that. So yeah, I think we go to the Pokemon. Is it going to be quicker to... I wonder if it's going to be quicker to go to the Pokemon Center so we can just teleport there straight after we beat Giovanni. I think it probably is going to be. Let me go up this ramp. Yeah, I think this might be the better idea. If we are going to heal, I think this is the way to do it. Slowy programmer. That's maybe the best name for it. The Maxi Pad. Right, yeah, this is what we're going to do now. I'm going to go after... always the wrong way. Right, okay, so... we've got a rare candy to pick up on this floor. Then we'll go get the key card. Then we'll take on our rival. This does mean we take on an extra NPC here, but I think it's worth it for the rare candy. And it's probably, I don't know which is going to be better. I think the one in Mount Moon is a little more luck based, where you have to kind of avoid the encounters, whereas here it's a pretty easy knockout. You've got one Pokemon to deal with, which is the Machoke, which is pretty easy. So it's a little bit time consuming, but at least it's consistent, whereas the one in Mount Moon is not super consistent, and this is the one that I would say will make up for the one in Mount Moon anyway, if that makes sense. This is a Carbos, yeah, we'll grab that. Watching this, oh, nostalgia. I need to be careful when I'm reading the chat. I'm like, okay, let's be careful. Misclick into an NPC that we don't want to take on. The nostalgia is great though, Nelia. I hope you're enjoying it, mate. Right, key card time. Luke, next Nuzlocke you do, nickname one of your Pokemon Healing Pad. Done, mate. You'll have to remind me, because you know what I'm like. I will forget. But it's we're gonna do it. Bebum, the music reminds you of Wario games. What, on the Game Boy? What was the glitch called in Red? Was it Missingo? Yeah, it was Missingo. The one on Cinnabar Island that you could do. Yeah. Those old glitches are so cool. And there's the Mew one as well, where you can... There's like certain steps you can take to get a Mew in the game as well. Which is pretty cool. Like, legit way. It's not legit, of course, because it is a glitch, but it is obtainable. Right, rival. I don't know what level are I've not really been paying too much attention. But we'll soon find out. We should be alright though. Man, it's been so long. I'm sure I did have one Wario game for my Game Boy. I cannot remember it very well though, Bevan. Right, psychic. This thing is a worry because if I don't think we get it, yeah. As long as it doesn't hypnosis us or confuse us, then we're all good. That's good. Nearly first time I encountered it, I ran to my brother to ask what kind of Pokemon it was. That's hilarious. I know you could do like there was a rare candy cheat with it, or it was a item duplication glitch. I can't really remember. It's been such a long time since I did it. But yeah, I'm sure there was something that you could do with it. I think there's loads of things you could do with that glitch as well. Pretty mad. Right. Have we got enough? Yeah, we're fine. Level 34. I'm pretty sure Rivals Blastoise is 40. Level 40 here. Bevan, I still have a working cartridge of Wario World 2. Dude, that's nuts working as well, mate. Surprised that battery in there is still going. That is good going. Classic game though. Ah, just missed. They're knockout. It's not ideal. Especially with those calciums as well, you kind of think, ah, yeah, that's good. Crit. Okay, I don't know if we needed the crit there though. Execute. Ice Beam should kill this thing. Yeah, you can do the 2 glitches, and if so correct, Mew will be level 100. That's nuts. You need to have item on position 6 when you did the glitch, and this way you could infinitely rare candies, Master Balls. We confused. This is not what we want to see. This could be problematic. Okay. Thank you, Mewtwo, for not hitting yourself in confusion. Right, we just need to land, I think, 2 Thunderbolts. Maybe 1 if we get lucky with a crit. Fully paralyzed. Fully paralyzed. Love to see it. Okay, we deserve that. We probably deserve that. Withdraw. There we go. Okay, that's good. That confusion didn't hurt us too much. Right. Rival is done, which is good. We can probably use some of our potions that we've got. I think we got like 3 potions that we picked up at the start and never used one of them. So we'll use those now before moving on to face Giovanni. But we'll pick up a Lapras as well first. Have a Lapras for saving us. What a nice NPC character you are. Right. Potions. I think the potions are like right at the bottom of the bag. Pretty sure, yeah, there they are. Just saves me like ditching them later, because I'm gonna have to sell them or either toss them. But I don't even think we need the health, but it might help us. We can probably go and take Erica on, depending on the power points of Ice Beam after this. Glitching all the way back in red and blue though. I'm sure that there was so like loads of funky things you could do with the Masingo glitch. But couldn't it break your save file? I'm pretty sure it could break your save file as well, couldn't it? Or is that not? Is that just me just making things up? Where's the time? It makes me feel old. I should have the timer on the overlay, really. It would help. Like I said at the start of the stream, I was like, the only time that I've got is it's going to be that time that we see when we beat the games at the end, and it pops up. I mean, we can have a little look before we go into Elite Four to see how we're getting on, but I might just leave it until we just beat the Elite Four. I can say we're on a pretty, like, home stretch now, I think. Could forever glitch your game. Is that true? Is that true, Bebum? Forever? Even if you start a new save file? No, I doubt it. If you caught one, I believed it would mess up your save file. But just for duplication, I didn't have any errors in time. That's pretty cool. You could break your save if you encountered some missing goals, glitch siblings. Alright, okay, so that's how it would do it. Like when you try to knock out a wild Pokemon, HP bar could keep decreasing to infinity. Oh, damn, that didn't sound good. I never had anything like that. I don't think I really messed around with it too much. Right, Giovanni done. Now, are we going to do Erica? Yeah, we'll do Erica now. I don't think we heal though just yet. I don't think we need to heal for Erica. It's a pervy old man. Right, we've just got to fight this one trainer on this side. I think they have an execute, I think. Easy way to get a Kangaskhan if you evolved it though. That's super interesting, I never knew that. Because Kangaskhan's a nightmare to get in this game in the Safari Zone. Like, never mind encountering it. I remember encountering it and then just, like, never being able to catch it because we just run away. A bit like Chansey. I was so lucky with the Chansey that I caught, though. I think one of the first Chanseys that I ever got was, like, max DVs across the board. It was, like, so strong. And, like, having that max DV for its HP stat was just nuts. Like, 703, I think it maxed out at, which is just madness. One of the Mew glitches you could do before you get to Brock. So, level 100 Mew before the first gym, pretty handy. That's nuts. I didn't realize you could do that. This should be enough to pick up the knockout here. Tangela. Look at those eyes. Spaghetti. And Vileplume. Oh, Vileplume, I still love you. Vileplume's sprite in this as well looks so, it still looks good. Still looks good. Schwack, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Thanks for joining us. I'm hoping to do sub 250 tonight. I managed to do the time that's on the overlay yesterday, but I've had a few setbacks so far, so I'm not really too sure what we're looking at the minute, but I'm just gonna try and plow on as quick as I can and see if we can do what we kind of set out to do. Anything that beats yesterday's time will be really good. But this hasn't been the cleanest so far, so I'm like, okay, if this is better, then there's still so much room to improve. So hopefully we can do it though. Right, we need Fly, we need to go down to Koga. Yeah, there's no need to heal. Oh yeah, we need to wait. Let's do this first. kind of crazy that due to the compactness of the hardware and compression of the game, positions of variables could be swapped in the register. It is pretty mad. Like, Red and Blue is just such a wacky game, but such a great one as well. That's why we love it, right? Okay, so Snorlax. This encounter, I swear, takes so long to do. Watch, this is where I'm like, okay, we didn't have room for items and we didn't pick up the polka flute. Way too long-winded. Snorlax sprite is pretty cool as well. One of my favorites, I think, in the game. We have got the bike. This is all right. Okay, so and now we just need to make our way down to Koga Town. And I do want to heal before we do anything, just so we can dig out the Safari Zone and just get back to be able to go straight into the gym battle. I mean, we could do the gym battle first, to be honest, and just get that out the way, and then we don't necessarily need to heal then. That might be the thing to do, and then go and get the gold teeth and stuff afterwards, but we'd still need to kind of come back here. No, I'll do it the way that I've been doing it. I'll do it how I have. I feel like having the extra Pokemon as well doesn't help us. Whereas if we had Paris, we kind of just cut a Pokemon for healing. Which, if we're being like nitpicky about times and stuff, that is something we could definitely look at, I think. Right. This one. All we need is some gold teeth and HM4, and then we'll be on our way. Ah, it's not helping us. And I'm probably being like really nitpicky about like little things that I'm doing as well, which probably doesn't help. And I don't think you need to be like super concerned about some little things. So I probably worry like more than I should with most stuff. At least I don't think really like the menu, messing up the menu stuff is not really going to make too much of a difference for the overall time. Gold teeth. Alright, there we go. So weird, you can't dig from inside the house, which I find super strange. Right, let's get these. Let's just get surf now. Or strength, I should say. Perfect. That is everything that we need. And now to Koga, and then we can move on to Blaine. Yeah, it's pretty... We've not got a lot to do now. 2 mandatory trainers in here, though. But that's alright. Hopefully we can speed through. Yeah, I think if I do another one of these again, I'll definitely set up... okay. Like the time splits so I can see. Like, I'll do it based on this stream today to see how close we are, what time we're making up. Because I think having it on the screen definitely adds a little bit more to the experience. And at least as well for me, I can kind of keep an eye on how we're doing to know if I need to like try and be a bit faster in some places or not. But it's mad. Like I watch, I don't know if any of you guys watch any like other like Pokemon Red and Blue speedruns. It's crazy how good some of these guys and girls like are that are doing it. In the times that they're getting, it's like, how are you doing it so quick? It's like absolutely madness. But honestly, it's like super inspiring. Like it does like make me just want to try super hard to try and get like to that level or to the point where I can like get close or be in the conversation at least. But we'll see, we'll see. I guess as long as you're enjoying something, and it's kind of fine to kind of just keep doing. Fully powered, no. No fully powered. Come on, a cheeky crit here would be nice. That antidote that we kept from earlier on be useful now. I don't know if we'll need it though, to be honest, because there's not really much we're doing after Koga. I think we're literally gonna fly, take on Sabrina. Actually, let's check our body slams because we might not need to. We might not even need to heal, so the antidote might actually be useful. I think we only need 1 psychic for Sabrina, which we've got plenty of, so and we'll have plenty of after this battle as well. So we should be fine actually. So the antidote is going to be useful. Save us having to heal until maybe... I don't know if we can get away with going through Blaine as well. Possibly, because there's not really any battles before Blaine. So it's like Sabrina, Blaine, and then Giovanni. There's 2 trainers in Giovanni's gym that we would need to battle. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 trainers. And then I guess we would probably heal before taking on the rival before we go to Victory Road. Okay. There's a soul badge down. So what I mean, it's pretty plain sailing after this. So let's use... Oh, we haven't got room for it, have we not? Ha. Antidote. That's what we want. Get rid of that. And then let's go Sabrina. Rose, thank you so much for coming by. I'll catch you live tomorrow. Awesome. Hopefully, Rose, and if not, I hope you enjoy the presents tomorrow. It should be a lot of fun. Oh, we haven't taught you fly yet, but thanks so much for coming out tonight, Rose. Great to see you as always, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening or day. Right, there we go. Okay. Saffron, take on Sabrina. I always feel like I'm forgetting something as well, but we might be all right. We might just be on track. It could be all good. Sloppy programmer and considering speedrunning Ori Blind Forest Will of Wisps. I've got over 500 hours in those games combined. I don't know, I just like repeating that game. You should totally do a speedrun with that much experience in those games. I bet you'll pick it. I bet you'll get some insane times or like surprise yourself, I'm sure. Like, you must know those games inside out. And I think that's one of the biggest things about like a speed run is just your knowledge of those games. That'd be so useful, dude. You should so do it. So do it. I think that crit really helps us out there. I don't know if that's a one hit on the mime. Let's get to Velamoth, and then I don't think the Alakazam is a one hit with body slam either. So a crit here would be huge for us because it would save us a bunch of time. There we go. We ask and we get. So, Blaine next. The issue is we're going to have to dump some items, I think, for the key card on Cinnabar Island. Oh no, what are we doing? Up, up and out. There we go. Plain sailing all the way down here, but it's about when our repel's about to run out, so we can save ourselves a bit of time. Because that text box takes up loads of time when it pops up. Right, here we go. I know this repel's going to run out way too soon. Yeah, there we go. Don't know if we want... Do we want Blizzard? Probably not. Probably don't need it. We'll pick up our... I think... Is this our last rare candy we pick up here? Possibly. We should have healed before coming in here, but it's not too bad. It just means we've got an extra fly. It's just we want to dig out of here. We should have just really went to the Pokemon Center here rather than... And I think we've not got it. I don't think... Yeah, we've got no room. I wish you could refuse the TMs from the gym leaders. It'd be kind of nice if you could. Sloppy, thank you so much, Sloppy Programmer, for becoming a member. I really appreciate it, my friend, and it means a lot and goes a long way to supporting the channel, and great to have you on board. Luckily, in this game, you don't need to visit the Pokemon Center to register being in that town either. So, do we need to heal now? That's the big thing. I think we can probably get away with not needing to. 3, 5. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I think we're all right. No, I think we're all right. I think we're okay. Now we do the quiz. Thank you so much, mate. It really means a lot. I appreciate it. Right, here we go. Yes. That's a Caterpie question. Nine badges. And this next one always throws me off. I think, no, is this the Poliwag one? Because it's like, has Poliwag evolved 3 times? And you're like, well, kind of technically now it does. But it doesn't in this game, of course. But now, we know Politoed exists. This is a... No. I love the fact that you can do these quizzes and just like... Is there any other game that we've got where you can do a quiz like this in a gym just to avoid all the trainers? I'm pretty sure that I can't think of one. There might be though. I know there's the... who's the ghost trainer in Brilliant... in Diamond and Pearl, because you've got the option where you can get kind of the math questions. No, it doesn't contain Tomb Raider. But yeah, that's kind of similar. Come on. It's super sticky on this. Alright, let's go for it. I think we should be alright with our psychics here. How many we've got left? Because we're probably going to need 2 for Rapidash. Maybe... No, let's... So we've got Body Slam that we can take the Rapidash down with. Because I think a Psychic and a Body Slam will take down Rapidash. Probably 2 Psychics for the... Arcanine. Because I don't think a Psychic... Unless we got a crit against the Rapidash, which would be massively time saving. Yeah, but we're going to need... Might not even need... Depends how many Ice Beams as well. We might not even need to heal until after Giovanni. Yeah, we actually could potentially be alright. Okay, one more Psychic. That'll do. Oh no! Fire Blast. Oh... That is too close. Big fat crit from Arcanine. Okay. I still don't think we need to go heal. I think we'll be alright. We ain't got room for the TM, Blaine. So off we go. Can we get away with not... I don't think we need to heal before going to see Giovanni. No, I think we'll be alright. We might want to use that ether. That we've got a spare ether, I think, that we could use on that Psychic. Save us a bit of time. just to get that, because I'm pretty sure there is a mat. Is there a Machamp that we have to get rid of? I'm not sure. There's 2 trainers that we have to face in here anyway. Slowest teleportation in the world. Teleportation. I'm not sure if this guy has the Machamp or not. I'm not too sure. Or does no one have Machamp other than Bruno? This guy just got 3 Machoks. Machop. And Machok, I think. I'm probably just overthinking it and making things up in my head when there's no Machamp. Yeah, there's no Machamp. Machok's like sprite is super weird as well. It always reminds me of like a frog. It's like very like googly-eyed, weird looking thing. Whereas Machamp looks kind of cool. Machop looks alright. This guy's only got 1 Pokemon. Is this the Machamp? Am I just making it up? No, Rhyhorn. Okay. Giovanni doesn't have really anything. I don't think. Maybe the Nidoking and Nidoqueen are better to hit with Psychic than the Ice Beam. I think the Queen can survive an Ice Beam, so that's why the Psychic's probably better for it. Giovanni, the Stooge. Yeah, I want to say that the Nidoqueen or the Nidoking can survive. I'm pretty sure the Ice Beam. So it's always better to have the Psychic for these two. Nidoking Sprite as well, I have to say. Nidoking Sprite is one of the best in this game, I think. And then the Rhydon. Easy Ice Beam. I don't know how many of you know, but would you have guessed that in the very first World Championships, the very first Pokemon World Championships, it was commonplace to have Surf on your Rhydon to help deal with other Rhydon. And there's for sure. Okay, now is it worth healing now? Could we get away with not healing? I'm not going to risk it, I'm just going to heal now. It's probably something that I could probably get away with. I think that Fire Blast crit though makes me a little bit more worried. Especially because there's Pidgeot with Quick Attack. I think that it still has access to on arrival. I want to say it does, but maybe not. I could be just overthinking it, but it's better being safe than sorry. It's not like we need to like Right. This one shouldn't be too long. Pidgeot. Nice. If we can one-shot everything here, that makes this a whole bunch easier. And this should be a knockout. I think the only thing I worry about is maybe the Blastoise. So I don't think we take it down with a Thunderbolt. This thing will drop to an Ice Beam. And I don't think this arm goes down to a Body Slam, but I could be wrong. And we could also get a crit here. Yeah. Ooh, the power. There's a janky Psybeam. Right. And then the Blastoise. Man, we're getting pretty lucky with these parrots. But we'll take them. Okay. Off to become champion. Good old Gary. It's a bad thing to use these repels now. It's not like we need them. There's like one patch I think where we probably need them. I will pick up this max. Is it? Oh, I just need a touch. Come on. I can't just tap the control. Why? Okay, I'm gonna have to maybe give up on this. I wonder if I can just surf and pick it up from the... This is not ideal. No, I can't. Okay, I'm going to have to give up on that. I think it's a max ether, but we might be alright without it. We may not be. We might actually need it. I think we might need it, but we'll deal with that as and when. But I feel like I would have been there forever trying to get it. Need a better keyboard. I love that I'm blaming my keyboard for it. I'm like, right, okay. Is this way? Is this the way? I don't know. This is not the way. This is the way. Neil, I remember pushing the boulder one step away, one step too far. That really, oh, I know, mate. It's so annoying, isn't it? I think we go in here, yeah, and then we push this boulder and then come back, don't we? Yeah, it's so annoying. And then having to leave the entire room to like come back and then do it all over again and be like, oh, it's annoying. And also as well, if you push like the boulder onto one of these spots as well, and I'm pretty sure if you, I don't even think you need to leave the area, but if you, there's, what did I think if you battle a trainer, I think it disappears and you have to do the whole thing. So if you push it all this way here and then battle a trainer without actually going past the area where it's opened, then yeah, I'm pretty sure it disappears. But I could be lying. But I definitely know if you push this boulder here and say I went down those stairs and that's not where you want to be going for the to like unlock this path from this boulder, then you have to push that boulder all the way back again to get down here, which is so frustrating to do. But this is pretty much it now. Ooh, got that encounter. That's not bad. I always think as well at this point, is it better to like use rare candies now to stop any of these encounters or not? Or just kind of use them right before we go into the Elite Four? I'm not really too sure. I think the worst is it Seaform Islands? Like if you do that route to get to Cinnabar, oh man, those boulders in there are a nightmare because you go down the wrong hole as well if you haven't got the boulders in place, and then you get put back to the start with the rapids and it's like, oh man, that's so frustrating. Right, that's it. We are through Victory Road. So we've just got the Elite Four to do. Okay, so a little bit of prep before we do this. Drop some Pokemon off at the Pokemon Center. Use our rare candies that we've got. I think we've got a Carbos as well. And then we'll take on the Elite Four. We will heal. Deposit. Pidgey. Geodude. Oddish. And Lapras. Okay. And we will... How many have we got? 5. Okay, that takes us to 49. I think this will be alright. I honestly do. I think it'll be fine. 49's not too low level, I don't think. I've generally been around 50 or 51 coming into this, so I don't think one level's really going to make too much difference. We'll use that Carbos, and then we'll heal up, grab a few full restores, and then we'll be on our way. Then we'll see how quick we can get through this. But I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we're making good time for beating our current kind of time that we've got. So we'll see how quickly we can do this. Build up, level 49. Let's go. Let's just hope we don't get any bad luck against Lorelei, because she can freeze our Pokemon, and that is one of the big worries here. Yeah, Neilio, definitely trying to be quick. Back with those boulders never worked, did it? It was always like, oh, and it's always the way it's like you always do it with that one boulder that you can never get back from the area that it was, right? The growl's not great because it doesn't really like. We kind of rely on the body slam against Jinx. Dale, thank you so much, mate. Oh, 2 growls. We need to. You're getting badge boosts with those growls there as well, so kind of. Oh, yeah, it's doing nothing. Let's try Psychic, see what this does. It's not ideal. Special fell, Thrash. Okay, it's better than. Okay. 2 Thunderbolts should get the Lapras. I would love us to see it crit here. That'd be nice. Big fat crit. Yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. Mewtwo. That makes that a lot easier. So we get through that without the freeze. That's nice. That's that was pretty straightforward. The growls weren't great, but it could have been a lot worse, so we can't complain at all. We don't need to do any sort of healing for a good old mate Bruno here. It's so weird since I had COVID, right? And I don't mean to go on about it a lot. I don't feel like I have done, but I might bring it up time and again, but it hit me way harder than what I thought it would do. But I do feel like it's weird, like the last day or so, I feel like I've got this like lingering cough that I really haven't had. I'm like, is it because of that? I don't know. But yeah, if anyone's wondering, I've just got such a tickly throat tonight if I'm coughing a bit more than I usually do. I'm just trying to make excuses for it, really. I'm not ill or anything. Hitmonlee. Their sprites look so good as well. I always love these sprites. GG up to the next challenge. Hopefully, mate. So we'll have 6 psychics for Agatha. Okay. And then we've got, I think, 1 max ether. That's why that other one, I think, oh, maybe we should have just probably picked it up, you know. I think we should have just tried. So I think we've only got 1. I don't think we've got a max Alexa. So, we might be a bit stuck. We'll see. We'll see. Nightbot, why are you being, like, so disrespectful to Professor Oak? Professor Oak, I'm sorry the Nightbot has done that. I don't know why. It's saying you're spamming. Well, I genuinely know that you won't be. Right, we just need 2 outspeed and knockout on 1. It should. You see, I've had this happen before where it hangs on slightly. I think that's the under level, which is not really helpful. Okay. Might need to use a Thunderbolt against the Golbat. Hopefully this is enough to take it down. Missing the knockout again. Not ideal. We need our Ice Beams for Lance. But we need our Thunderbolts as well for Gary. This will knock out. The Arbok will go down, and then the Gengar will go down, hopefully to 2. Hopefully to 1 Psychic. Because do we need any Psychics against Lance? I don't think we do. I just think we need our Ice Beams. Let's see how many we've got. Yeah, we've got plenty of those. So if we've got a spare Psychic... This is annoying. Yeah. And I don't think anything else picks up the knockout, so we have to use our last Psychic. But we don't need Psychic against Lance, so we don't need to worry about Ether against him. And then we can, when we're battling Lance, we'll figure something out about what we'll need to restore most. Because there's a Pidgeot. For the Zam, we've got Body Slam. Arcanine, we probably do need Psychic. Thunderbolt for the Blastoise. Ice Beam for the Executor. An Ice Beam for the Rhydon, so yeah, okay. We need 2 Ice Beams. Yeah, we should have 2 Ice Beams left after this. We should do, so we can just top up Psychic with our last Ether, and that should be fine. That should be fine. That should be us good. Gerardo, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. And thanks for hopping in and joining us tonight. Question, what are your hopes for tomorrow's Pokemon Presents? I hope we get some new... I would love to get the region name, hopefully tomorrow. And I'd love us to get, well, some information on the new gimmick. But I don't know if that's asking a little bit too much. But that would be what I would hope for. Yeah, what about you, mate? I'm very excited for it regardless. It's going to be very, very hype. Now we need a Thunderbolt for the Aerodactyl, so we need 2 Thunderbolts, at least for Gary. 3 ideally. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. No, that's not ideal. We don't want to be. We can't be affording to miss with these Ice Beams. That's annoying. That is annoying. We can't afford to miss with another one. It's one of those really unfortunate Gen 1 misses. Okay, Thunderbolt. Need to take the Aerodactyl down, which it is enough. Okay, that's good. And then 1 Ice Beam, which leaves us 2 for... Oh no, it leaves us plenty for Gary. So we just need to use our max Ether on our Psychic. And then I think we'll be alright. So that's Lance down. And the next challenge, you should try defeating the game with Ditto and Neilio. Don't know if we're quite there yet, mate. That's pretty, that's one of the hardest challenges. I like it, though. I would like to do it at some point. Brutal. Diving straight in at the deep end, mate. Right. Next Ether. We need it for the Psychic. That's where we misclick and do it on something else, and we're like, no! We need a full restore, just to give ourselves a little bit of a helping hand going in. And let's do this. See if we can do it. Oh, come on. Come on. There's so much text here. There's so much text. Right. All the animations are on here as well, so it does take a little bit longer. Gerardo, I mainly want them to show us the region name, map, region, mons, and some new mons to show us the gimmick and how it works. Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it, mate? I'll keep my fingers crossed for both of us tomorrow. Hopefully this picks up the knockout. I don't know if it will. A crit here would be very welcome, but might not need it. Yeah, it just misses. Okay, that's good. So worried there about a para. You know, if they parried us there. That's huge. That is huge. That is huge. That is a huge crit for us. Okay, we got a little bit of luck on our side. Right, this will be a 1 hit. Guaranteed. The Executor. Is it the Arcanine next? I think Arcanine. Yeah. And we can Psychic this thing twice. I love the Psychic animation. I know I've had animations off this entire time, but that animation for Psychic in this game is so good. Right. And... okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I think... 2 Ice Beams, 2 Ice Beams. Maybe... nah, it'll be 2, it'll be 2. This thing's got massive special. Come on, 2 hits. That's all we want. There we go. Perfect. And then Blastoise. If we can get a crit Thunderbolt, that would finish everything off so perfectly. Crit Thunderbolt. Because we will outspeed. Come on. Crit Thunderbolt. Then we just got a button mash. Come on. Oh, we don't get it. Hydro Pump animations. Hilarious. Right, that's it. Okay, we've done it. We've done it. We've done it. I think we got a good time. We got a good time. We've got a PB. We've definitely got a PB tonight. So I'm pleased I've done it. I don't know what it is, but we just need to get through this next bit. Come on. Just gotta mash as hard as we can. Thank you so much, Professor Oak and Nilio. Appreciate it, my friends. Thanks for being here tonight with us as well while I'm doing this. I wasn't confident that we'd be able to shave off so much time, and I think we've made like a bunch of things that we could have done way faster in this run as well. So it gives me confidence that we can do an even faster run than this. But I'm pretty happy. I think we're looking at like 2:30 maybe. 2:30 from when we started the stream, and for like knowing how long the streams run for. But it counts for when the white screen comes up. When it's the white screen, that's when we've done it. Come on, Orc. Right, that should be it there. So Mewtwo. Bosh, there we go. We've shaved so much time off. So much time. 2 hours 28. It gives me hope that I think we could do this under 2 hours, you know. I really do. I think we could do this under 2 hours. That's insane. That's insane. So, that's amazing. I'm so happy about that. And like I say, I'm pleased we've been able to do it on stream as well. So, that is excellent. For not really doing like speed runs that much, I think it's not too bad. But yeah, thank you so much for coming out tonight, friends. It's been a good one. It has been a really good one. I've really enjoyed it, and you have all made it even more enjoyable by being here with me along the road. So, what was that? 2 hours 23 or 28? I forgot already. But we smashed that. We've shaved like pretty much 30 minutes off that time that I did yesterday, and I was surprised that we did that yesterday. So, that's super nice. I'm pleased about that. But I guess with that, friends, that does come the end of the stream for tonight, because that was the goal. And I don't feel like starting another one right now. I feel like my brain's a little mush. But like I've been saying, I think there's definitely room there for us to shave even more time off and make it a little bit more, a little quicker. Getting under 2 hours is going to be super tough, but getting close to it is pretty good. It is Mewtwo as well at the end of the day, so Mewtwo's just bust in this game. But it's if we could do it under 2 hours, that would be pretty cool. I think that would be a good target to go for. So we'll come back to it at another point in time, and we'll see if we can do that. But thank you again. Yeah, if anyone's around tomorrow, we will be doing a live of the Pokemon Presents. It's around 2 o'clock, so I'll put up the stuff for that soon. And hopefully if you're around, you can drop by and come and enjoy the Presents with me live on stream. And we'll have a chat about it afterwards and stuff like that. So thank you again for coming out. Nelia, it's been a pleasure to watch. See you next time. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate it. You and everyone else. Sloppy Programmer, good night. See you in the next one. Looking forward to another stream. We'll have more this week, and we'll be back tomorrow as well with the Pokemon Presented too. So I hope to see you all there. But until then, friends, take care. Have a great evening, rest of the evening. Thanks for sharing this with me tonight. It has been a lot of fun, and I will see you all on the next stream, hopefully tomorrow, if not later in the week. So take care, friends. Have a good one. Appreciate all the support as always, and I will see you very soon. So until then, take care. Bye-bye.